Hello, welcome to Friday Nights with Emma. Hope everybody is well. Link is with us. Link's going to do some good helps tonight. Mikey's behind camera, so we'll just give everybody a minute to join. Give us a little thumbs up, little heart, let us know you're there. Say hi to Mikey. And we'll do that. Ooh, so I've had a first this week. I've known about them for a long time, but I've had a first. Cuba Libre. I had my first one yesterday. This is my second one, like, ever. Very nice. Very nice. Had some tasty rum. Making cakes. Had some tasty rum. So I thought, oh, let's add some Coke to that. Very nice. Good boy, Link. Are you going to help us tonight, Link? Yes. Are you going to be a good boy? Yes.
Christine from a warm, sunny Glasgow.
Oh, you've got it today then, because we have not had any sun or warmth today. But yeah.
Laurie is watching. We have her cubbies on the television in the living room.
Oh. He's a good boy. Well, what I thought I'd show you tonight is a sneak peek of what I'll be doing.
Tina is watching.
Oh, hi Tina.
Susan is watching.
Hi Susan.
Your mom.
Hello Mum.
Elaine.
Hi Elaine.
Barbara.
Hi Barbara.
Kate.
Hi Kate.
Jackie. She missed the bit about your drink.
Oh,
Lorraine. Lorraine is watching.
Oh, hi Lorraine.
Sarah.
Hi Sarah. Nails are still looking good.
Not your Sarah.
Oh, not my Sarah. Oh, okay, other Sarah.
Diana from Very Hot Cumbria.
Oh, yeah, you must have shifted.
Cheryl.
Hi Cheryl. I was up in Washington yesterday and they had the weather we had today. So north of Scotch Corner, it was like this. Everything south was really warm. So it might have shifted down.
Elizabeth from South Devon. It's just started to rain, been hot all day and sunny.
Oh, nice.
Joan is watching. Annette.
Hi, Joan. Hi, Annette.
And John Scott.
Hello, John. How you doing? I don't know if I'm with you next Friday. You have to let me know. I hope so. So, yeah. This is a sneak peek of what I'll be doing next Friday. It's the Friday of Festival of Quilts. This is one of the things. So it's the Brightest Berries Fasset. It's a kit. Joanne
and Mum Maureen.
Oh, hi Joe. Hi Mum Maureen.
John Scott says I'm hot.
Aww. You need to take a break. You need to take a break, John. You took a break, but not really a break because you're working somewhere else. That's not really counts as a break.
Terry says it's sunny in Washington.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it did shift down then. Because yesterday it was like this, wasn't it? Oh, I'm just going to show you what you get.
Elaine says, did you have the hail on Wednesday? It broke all the conservatory roofs here. We did have the hail.
Did we?
Yeah, you weren't here, but we did have the hail.
Oh, yeah, I missed the rain. I've been out on my motorbike a lot this week, and Wednesday I managed to just miss a massive downpour. But yeah, I wasn't here when we had that.
John Scott said, been paddling in the sea for 2 days.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off. That sounds really nice. Oh, I did see some pictures. It looks really lovely. I'm very jealous. I haven't been to the seaside this year yet.
Chris Whitty doesn't says we can't go. Dawn is watching.
Oh, hi Dawn. So what you get 2 bundles of, it's like layer cakes. These are all my extras. These are all my extras. So these I'm not even going to use in the quilt. These are just extra ones that you get and bonus. So look at all this that you could use. These are just the extra stuff. The other ones.
Neve is watching. They just had downpour and thunder and lightning in Clare, Ireland.
Oh, that does sound fun. That
Sandy is watching.
I do like
Carol is watching from a warm Bristol.
Oh, hi Carol. So you get a bundle of cools, so all cool colours.
Christine is watching from a very hot Cornwall.
Oh, nice. Hi Christine.
And Sandy.
I don't think I see these. Oh, hi Sandy. So this reminds me of very Miami. Actually, there's another one in the hot one that's like this Miami. This is Miami by day. The other one I think is Miami by night. At least what I think it would be.
John Scott says it's not him on Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you again, John.
Diana says I can't remember when it last rained, and it's allegedly not coming until the middle of next week.
Oh.
And Lorraine says grey down here in Kent.
Oh, yeah, that's what we had today.
And Elaine asked, what are the bundles for?
These are part of the kit. So this is the kit that I'm going to be making on Sewing Street next Friday. So it's this quilt. It's 160 centimetres by... what's that in old money? I mostly can figure it out in old money. But it's 160 centimetres by 160 centimetres. It might say in inches on the actual instructions. Oh, 63 by 63 inches. So a good single size bed quilt, or it would probably lay over the top of a double size bed, just to lay on top. But these are 2 bundles that you get. So you get a cool bundle and a warm bundle. These are the cool fabrics. So I can show you. They probably won't be able to show you all of these actually on the show because I've opened it up to work on it. Oh, if I hold it up, you can see. Gorgeous fabrics, cactus flowers.
Sandra is watching from a sunny, warm Glasgow.
Miami, what I think is Miami. Oh, hi. Yeah, so I think the cloudiness has just shifted down. These are all the coolest and gorgeous colour. I love that burgundy with the blue. Lovely big flower prints. I think that was kale, flowering kale. That one's all feathers. These are all the ones that I've picked out. Yeah, definitely feathers. Picked out to actually go into the quilt. That's all the blue, well, not all the blues, but some of the blues. Cools, rather. And then the warms.
Elaine asks, are they Kaffe guests?
Yes. Kaffe Fasset. This is the one that I think is
sorry.
Miami by night. I've never been to Miami, saying that, but that's what I imagine. And these are all the hots.
What, you seen Miami Vice? That's close enough.
When I took my current job, I was promised Miami, but it never happened.
Well, that was pre-Chris Whitty.
That was pre everything.
Judah said those blues and turquoise are gorgeous fabrics.
Yeah, they're nice. And I think together, I've done what they're like a hot and a cool quilts together. I think they're going to be gorgeous.
And Neve says, oh, they are fab.
Oh, they're nice. So yeah, these are just the ones that I've picked out to do the quilt with. The cactus flower. In that colourway. That's those. So these are all the ones that I'm going to make the quilt from. And like I said before, this bundle, you get these extra. So you get lots of extra ones.
Terry says they look amazing.
Yeah, look, think of all the things you can do with these.
You can make sleeves on a Star Trek shirt. And that's what I think immediately most people would think.
Mm-hmm. So those are those. No comment. I do love this one though, look at that. The black and white. I've taken the black and white ones out because I thought they might not go quite exactly, but that's going to be gorgeous on something. So those are all my extras. And then you get some of this beautiful pink fabric for the binding. And then this fabric is for all the outer border. So I won't be using that right now.
Diana says, oh no, I feel another spend coming on. My husband will be crying another parcel.
So I'm going to put this aside for now. So it's very simple. It is all half square triangles. I think it's not going to be happy with me because I need to move. We're going to have to move you, Baba Cat. We'll move these out of the way as well. Not in the box. So you leave the pre-cuts as they are.
Laurie says, I am making a bag with that black and white with the bright flowers.
Oh, that's going to be lovely. That's really nice. Link, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to shift you. My boy, because I need the cutting mat. Well, I might be able to do it if you move the camera.
Trudy says, Trudy is watching and loving the pink spot fabric. And your mum says just her colours.
It is, yeah. Come on, Baba. There we go. So these are the ones I've cut earlier. You just cut them into 4 squares. So they're 10 inches by 10 inches. So you just have to cut them all into 5 by 5 inch squares.
Amanda says Link has a hard life.
He does. He does. Just ask him.
He'll get his revenge at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Although it hasn't been so bad because it hasn't been as light early. So I'm just going to cut it both ways without even moving it. I'm just using the lines on my cutting mat. Hopefully that cut all it. Yeah, no, I thought it skipped. It seems to cut better when I've got multiple layers and just a single fabric. Literally one thread. There we go.
Maybe you need a new blade.
So I am stacking these up because I'm going to want to make sure that I've got I'm mixing colours well. So I'm not using the same ones together. I think these are buttons.
They are. Bouton.
Bouton. Can put one each of these on my hots pile. Those need to go with my tools. I love these fabrics. And then here's my aha. And then it's just a matter of drawing a line. So you get 2 half square triangles from each 2 squares. I'll do on the back of this one. So I think the instructions say to do a line down the middle and then sew a 1/4 inch on either side. But you know me, I like to mark my sew lines. So I'm marking my sew line a 1/4 inch from the centre.
Claudia's watching. Apologies for being late.
Oh, no worries.
What are we doing tonight?
We are doing a sneak peek preview of the project that I'll be doing on Sewing Quarter, or one of the projects I'm doing on Sewing Quarter next Friday. And it is a Fasset quilt from a kit.
Christine asks, do you mind me asking what machine you are using, please? One of the spare machines is a Brother FS 130 QC A&D. I find it struggles going over multiple layers of fabric.
Oh, okay. This one is an FS 100 WT. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't have that many brothers. Well, I've got this one's kind of my spare. I've got my baby brother, which is what I take with me to classes and is quite portable. Although this one's quite light as well, to be honest with you. But the other one's just a little bit physically smaller. This one has become my downstairs machine. And then I have my nice machine, my Elna, upstairs. Michael's rubbing his head. Okay.
Trudy says, oh, my Kaffe quilt, we'll need to let Carol know.
Oh, yes. I'll show you the picture. This is what it ends up looking like. And it's all half square triangles. Yeah. Really nice. So, I've got...
Your Sarah's watching now.
Oh, hi Sarah. So I've marked all of my warm squares.
Deborah says, I got your brother. If you use a walking foot, it goes through a lot of layers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a walking foot for both. Well, for my other one, it came with a walking foot, and I use it on this one as well. I don't tend to sew a lot of layers. I tend to just have this one for quilting. Anything that's a bit different or is thicker, I tend to use my Elna that's upstairs because it is quite smooth. It's nice.
This is the sewing room annex of the house.
Also known as dining room, where not much dining happens anymore. So I'm just layering up one cool with one warm.
Christine says your machine looks just like hers.
Oh.
And I use an Elna 680.
Oh. Oh yeah, the one upstairs. I think mine is an Elna 660. It's an older one now. I think I got it sort of end of range when I got it.
Claudia wonders if that's in his newest book.
Oh, I don't know. It might be. This is one of those kits. So this is one of those Free Spirit kits. I seem to have done quite a few of these. But this one, there's a lot less cutting other than doing the... All you have to cut... Well, not all you have to cut. Most of the cutting is cutting the layer cakes or bundles. What do they call them? Charm packs. Although they're big charm packs. Into squares.
Elizabeth said,
and the border.
Elizabeth says she made the last Kaffe quilt, which was on Sewing Street, and the fabrics are wonderful to work with. Can't wait for Friday. And Beverly is watching.
Oh, hi Beverly. That's my foot. So I've got a little pack here, a little stack rather. I'm just going to chain stitch them all down one side and then flip them around and do the other side. And then we'll have a look. Turn that down, it's quite a bit fierce.
Terry says a lot of the Free Spirit patterns are free PDF downloads from their website.
Yeah, actually there are a lot of patterns available on the Moda website as well. They have some nice freebie patterns, and on, if you go onto Makeover, however you say it, and and Lewis and Irene, they have a section for free patterns where you can download them.
Joanne asks, do you plan where all the fabric will go before you start?
No, well, I will to some degree. So the starting stage is, so I've got this green with this heart. This will be the only two squares that I should be able to mix and match everything, because there's quite a few combinations you can get. So I'm going to try and not have two squares the same together. So you're going to end up with two half square triangles that are the same, but that should be the most. But I think there's enough variety that you don't have to worry about it too much, like where everything's going to go. So you shouldn't end up with too many fabrics the same next to each other, because that is one thing that tends to bother me a little bit.
Claudia says, I have a huge stash of Kaffe fabric. I could use it. It's been stroked enough and needs using now.
Using it. I tell you what I have done. One of the quilts that's on my bed, it's all sort of Kaffe Fasset fabrics, and there's another lady. There's another lady designer that does it. Well, she didn't back in the day. Can't think of the name at the minute. But all sort of big patterns. And she used to do like clothes patterns and things as well. A few of them. And I collected fat quarters of all of those, and then cut them into sort of long rectangles and just did a brick design out of them. It was it's one of my favourite quilts, because it's such a nice, I made quite big bricks, so you've got a nice chunk of what the pattern is. It's just a nice way of showcasing a nice fabric collection.
Diana asks, is it Anna Marie Horner?
No, it's not Anna Marie Horner. I can't think of it now. I can't think of it. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. It's just not in my brain at all at the moment. I can have that one on there. Let's just put these together.
Dinah says you'll have a eureka moment in the middle of the night.
I will. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go, yes! Or as soon as I see the quilt, I'll probably remember what the name was.
Claudia says it's all this heat. We've had everyone's brain is slightly
Fried, yeah.
frazzled.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, to flip these around. How many have I got anyway? 6. Good. Oh, before I forget to say, the next week I will be at Festival of Quilts every day. So I won't be doing a Friday night live stream. However, Friday, at some point in the afternoon, I will do a live stream from the festival and show you the exhibits, some of the quilts that are on show. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday as well. Maybe Thursday afternoon, I'm not quite sure. I've got a pass to go, so I might spend a little bit of time there. So I might do a little bit every day. Especially if there's like a quilt that I think is really nice and is very noteworthy, then I will definitely do a live stream.
Christine says you should take care when you're riding your motorbike because a lot of car drivers are complaining about the tar on the road is melting and sticking to the tires.
Yes, I have heard that.
Claudia asks, how many squares did you have to cut for the whole quilt?
It's 28 of each colour.
And Amanda says festival quilt, smiley, heart
Yeah.
eye emoji.
Yeah, she's going. Yeah, so 28 of each colour.
Lori is also hoping to go to the festival quilts on Saturday.
Oh, yay. Well, you have to let me know when you're there. I'm teaching Saturday. But I should be going in the afternoon.
And Claudia says that would be nice for those of us who cannot go.
Yeah.
And Annette says she is going Saturday. Never been before. Very excited.
Yeah, I think this year might actually be very good because usually I tend to go on a Sunday because that tends to be the quietest because there are a lot of people that actually fly in to go there.
Not this year.
No, not this year. So I think attendance is going to be down partially because
Because of Chris Whitty.
there's no travel. But they've also opened up, I think I said this before, opened up an extra hall so that there's more space. So there won't be more exhibitors or more quilts, but it will be wider spread. So come prepared for walking.
Amanda says she's very excited. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
Yay.
And Dawn says yay. Amanda says, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Sarah asks, are you entering anything into the festival?
Not this year. I had hoped to, but the time just sort of ran away. So I'm still hoping to enter the coat when it gets done.
The what?
And I have another quilt in my brain, and I have it sketched down that I would like to try and get done as well.
I think we have a better chance of finding Jimmy Hoffa than the coat. Or maybe the sleeves on the Star Trek shirt. Let's start small.
Should we bring up the roofs that should have been fixed?
No.
And it's now leaking again.
No. It's only because of that heavy rain.
Oops.
Diana says you could put my PJs in. Christine says, how is the coat coming along?
Still no further. Only because I don't have any time. I literally have not watched any telly this week. Although I have to admit, I have been, playing hooky. But I have been on my motorbike a lot. Only because the weather's been so good. I've been trying to make the most of it. Of an evening.
Annette says, did your brother's waistcoat fit?
Partially, yes. I'm glad I did, he did wear it last Saturday night. I'm glad I did it, a mock-up. It used to be lengthened. It didn't quite cover his belly. And, yeah, I think next size up, longer, maybe taken into the arms a little bit, like yours. Yours is looser than his, but taken into the arms a bit, so.
Chloe says, gosh, all in a week, Star Trek shirt indeed. And Diamond says, I'm such a trier this evening. And Lori says, you might be able to get to the Star Trek material at the festival.
Only if I get given money to get it. Hello, Link. You helping? All I'm doing now is I'm just literally cutting straight down the middle. Maybe. And we'll start putting them together and see what they look like. Can't we? Yes, who's your baby cat? Oh, which I think Amanda's getting another kitten or two. Like.
You silly Billy. Amanda says, 2 kittens collecting on Sunday.
Oh, yay.
And Mum is having their sister.
Oh, nice. Yay.
And Claudia says, oh, I thought that was me taking my wallet out quickly, but it was Link.
That only happens when there are miniatures to buy.
I just bought you a Honda model.
You did. Mike is making me a model of my little monkey motorbike, which I think is quite exciting. I think nobody can see what I'm doing.
Sarah says, she recently got a new kitten. He attacks all forms of sewing. I am tempting to train him.
Oh, good luck with that.
Good luck. Diamond says I should just give up and order them from the Star Trek website and end your misery.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
completely
because
agree.
no, they're custom. Then
you don't wear the pajamas that I've made you already.
Well,
you don't wear the Care Bears.
I do occasionally. I got so many though.
I don't see them. I don't see the ones I've made for you.
Yeah, you have. I wear the nightshirt.
Yeah, you do.
So it's been in shorts. This has been really warm.
Yeah. What is it, Baba? Oh, yeah, I think he sees a bug.
I wonder what David Attenborough would say about you, Link. Maybe he'd call you the missing
Link?
Not a lot goes through his brain.
I think David Attenborough would call him rather large. specimen of the species.
He is. He is. I would have to say he's getting almost as big as Monty was in his prime.
No.
No, that's true. Monty was a bowling ball.
He was.
Bless him. Amanda says you're a very handsome, Link. And Lori says Link looks like he might be looking up my nose. Elaine asks, is it spelled Link or Link, L-I-N-C for Lincolnshire? No, it's Link for the game, the Zelda game.
Yeah, L-I-N-K, Link. Yeah. As in Link from Zelda, the video game.
And Christine says she unfortunately has a heat rash.
Oh.
And it's driving her mad.
Oh.
And your Sarah says, no cat can be bigger than Fat Cat.
No. He was quite big.
Well, he's a big breed of a cat too.
Yeah, he's big boned.
He was big boned. But saying that, he was quick.
He was pretty agile.
And very agile.
He was.
And more agile than Link.
Yeah, that didn't take much. I'm sorry, Link, but you are not. You are a bit of a clumsy cat. Good job you don't climb. Right, so where's my picture? So we actually, when we come to constructing them, it actually goes in, what do I want to say, diagonals. If I show you the picture, once you've got all the, oh yeah, it's kind of hard to see on this one. You actually sew them together, so you sew, this is, well, you have a corner triangle, and then that'll be the first strip, second strip, third strip, and it's all in. You're sewing diagonals. You're not sewing any bias edges together. Is that a right word? Edges. Only on the grain, so that's nice. And even when you're sewing the diagonals together, the strips together, there is no on the bias sewing either, because you've already done the bias sewing when you've made your half square triangles.
Diamond says, after hearing someone mention it, I've always wanted to call one of our dogs and Boogie, so that I can shout, get down and Boogie.
Is that right? This is where the trick's going to be in figuring out. No, like that. Okay, like that. Link, you're not helping. And then... oh, not that one. Let's do that one. There we go. So these obviously will be diagonals rather than straights, but that's how you... it's going to be a really nice puzzle. You could actually lay everything down. If you had an area big enough, you could actually lay them all down.
You get down on the floor.
And pin them. Yeah, I don't want that one there, do I? Of course that one matches and that one matches. Oh, this one's different. There. So I could sew those together. They'd be all different from these. So let me do that. Let me change my foot. And then the only thing I'll have to add to these will be the end pieces in the corner triangle. And then the other thing I'm demonstrating on Sewing Street next week will be the tessellated bird quilt. I think it's just a minute. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. So this is the quilt, and this is, I'll be teaching how to make this on the Saturday Festival of Quilts as well. So let me pin this up.
And Karen says, forgive my Spanish, Hermosos colores desde Costa Rica.
Oh. So I'll be teaching this quilt. And then this is one of the colourways that they're doing, so it looks like it's going to be a...
Deborah says that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So the one that I'm demonstrating on for Sewing Street will have a lovely blue fabric and a plain white. That's going to be nice, isn't it? Those two will be nice together.
Christine asked, do you ever use the extension table for your sewing machine?
Not very often, I will admit. I don't know if I used it. I do sometimes use it for free motion quilting, so it gives you a wider space, but I don't tend to. The other thing, if I do need a space that is wider, my horn cabinet, I can lower the machine that's in it, and I've got a little plate that goes around so that the whole table sort of turns into a sewing area.
Lori says you did that one in your first Facebook, one of your first Facebook lives,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah, I did.
And Claudia says she wishes you could attend. And Anne said, are you on Sewing Street with John? Love the quilt. No, you're not on with John.
No, I'm not on with John. But it could be Vix. That would be nice. I haven't seen Vix since pre-baby.
He's really not.
He's been very cuddly the last few days. Well, especially today. Just cut my dog ears off because it'll all go together easier when the dog ears are off. Now I've lost my train. I think it's calls together. Actually, what you might want to do is cut them apart, but don't press them until you know. Although I don't know if it'll make that much difference when it comes to it. I'll say wait till you know how you want to sew them so that you can press your seam allowances opposite. Because right now I've got two that are going the same direction. There's my foot. Strings. There we go. Come on, Hank. Come on, Bubba. I need these. Okay, let me take that and that. There we go. Put a pin in it so I know which way it wants to go. Trim that off. Trim that off. There we go. Oh, it just seems to have gotten dark early tonight, but I think it's because it's overcast. I think it's supposed to rain. Well, it is supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. I gotta get up and do that thing first thing in the morning. Christine says Vicky has been on the jewelry channel a few times since her maternity leave.
Oh, yay. Watch out, Baba. Ooh. Oh yeah, mister. He's not happy with me. Are you? You're not happy.
Beverly says it's glorious here on the west coast of Scotland.
Oh, nice. That's gorgeous. I was talking to somebody yesterday who had just come back from the Isle of Skye for holiday.
Well, Link is definitely
He is not happy with me.
not happy.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Deborah says she missed what day you said you were doing the bird quilt on Summer Street.
Friday. It's on Friday.
Friday.
I don't know what time. I can't remember which one's first. So that goes like that. And then this one will go like that even. Like that. Okay. Go. There. So that's the corner started. And then it will have some of, where's my, oh, where's I put it? It'll have this fabric in the corners. So you have to cut sort of rectangles so that you'll trim them down afterwards. But these is all going to be all around the edge, basically. Actually, put it underneath so you can see. And then it will continue with doing rows. So you have another stripe of warm colours and then another stripe of cool colours, and continue on that way.
Elizabeth says it looks amazing.
It's nice. I think it's one of those quilts that it's a very simple technique, but with the colours, the fabrics, and how you're putting them, it's going to be stunning. And if you get the kit, there's nothing to stop you from recreating the same quilt, but in different colours. I mean, you could just do a plain of some colour, so a navy or a white or a blue or a yellow or whatever, and some pattern fabrics, so you'll have stripes of a plain and then patterned, plain patterned, plain patterned all the way through.
Laurie says her granddaughter turns 21 tomorrow and she has graduated from Sheffield University.
Oh yay, congratulations.
With literature with a 2-1, so proud of her.
Oh nice, oh well done, yay. That, considering the last year we've had, that is impressive as well. So yay, congratulations. What time is it anyway?
It's 1:45.
Oh, 1:45. Okay. Because I don't have much else to show, to be honest with you. I could do some more squares, but
with Link in the way, it's a bit hard.
It is a bit hard. It is a bit hard. What do you see? Hey, what do you see? So I think we'll leave it there. Yeah. So I'll see you next Friday morning, Sewing Street, and then watch out for some live streams. If you don't catch them live. And I will be able to see your comments then, because I'll be doing it myself. If you don't catch them live, just check on my Facebook page, because you can go and see the videos after the fact, basically. So you might be able to catch up with a few of them. But I'll try and do a few little short ones throughout my visits to Festival of Quilts, so I can show you the quilts there and show you how it's set up and all of that sort of a thing. So yeah.
Barbara says beautiful, and Joanne says thank you all, rest well and stay safe.
Yeah, have a great weekend. It's going to be cooler for a lot of us, but Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Good night, all.